Join us as we travel from Tokyo to Singapore for the next leg of our trip.
Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
Hey up, it's Theme Park Bazaar
This is Bazaar.
and welcome to Haneda Airport Terminal 2. We're in the international section here. There's international and there's domestic.
Yes.
This looks like it's all new and been added on. It's quite bright and
Beautiful.
quite beautiful. Checked in, we didn't film anything till we got here because we had 2 suitcases. We got
Three suitcases.
3 suitcases. We've got the shuttle bus across. If you want to see that, you'll see it on the vlog where we flew down to Osaka. Same thing, but to a different terminal. And then the thing that blows my mind here is the technology. We never see a human being, do we, when we check in? It's all on these machines. You get your boarding pass. You take it to those automated check-in things. They print your labels out. They weigh it. Everything.
Get back through.
Everything. You never see a human being.
No. Unless
know-
you were stuck.
Yeah, put your passport. Yeah.
Unless you can't do it.
Yeah, they come up and help you like they did with us because it's a 3-step process here. Wasn't it? Check in, get your facial recognition, do your bags. We'd already checked in online. Now we're going to. This vlog will be getting us there. We probably won't film a lot on the flight because it should be exactly the same plane as we flew over here on. But we'll also probably do the first day in Singapore tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we go exploring and go somewhere. I've been to Singapore once before, and there's one place I wanted to go and never made it and regretted, and we're going to try that tomorrow. See if we can get there. So we're going to get through security and we're going to test the other thing. We're flying NANA even, Air Nippon, and the thing is, if you fly premium economy with them, you're supposed to get access to the business lounge.
Yes. We
don't know if that's the case. That's what we've read online. That's why we booked them, and we've not had a chance to test it until today. So we're 2 hours before we fly, early, so we can go and try and sneak into the lounge and give you a view of that if we can get in. So let's get through security and get ourselves into the lounge if we can.
If we can.
If we can. Because we've had no breakfast yet.
No.
It's either it's 7-Eleven. It's one of the two, isn't it? Right, we're through, aren't we?
So easy.
All automated, even automated passport control, facial recognition. Yeah, bags didn't get pulled at Manchester Airport. I'm going to say that every time because that's the only airport in the world they get pulled at. So we're going to head up these escalators. It said the lounges are up here. Let's see if we can get in and get some free grub. Result, Max. Result. We've got you in a lounge on premium economy. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah? This lounge is huge, isn't it? Well, they've got food buffet in the middle. They also have showers.
You want to go on these ones?
Can do if you want. Over that way a bit more. There's some up there. There's some at the end. Haven't had us coffee yet, have we, Max? We have power, USB chargers, and some comfy seats. Good.
Oh. Okay, one minute.
You have an hour and a half to enjoy this, Max. It's warm in here though. There's not much air conditioning, is there? Maybe because we've been carrying cases
Yeah,
around.
I've been carrying and running around.
I'm going to go and get a coffee, I think. Coffee and teas over there. I'll go down here first. Hot stuff. Get a coffee and tea. Oh, Max. Booze. Free bar. Help yourself. You're not going to get yourself a drink this time in the morning.
What?
Got to make us mark. Champagne. Did you see the rice machine that dumps the rice out
I
at the
saw
end?
it. I didn't see anybody use it.
Yeah, I did. It's amazing.
Is it? Automatically.
They have sake, but you have to be first class to get sake.
Oh, okay.
You go just with beer or vodka, gin, rum,
What's that all about?
and you got
There's a little
oh,
partition under here for your bag.
breakfast stuff. Round 2, Max is still going strong, aren't you, Max? What else did you discover they have over there as well?
Sake.
And?
Champagne.
And?
Baileys.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some, what's that?
Salad.
Potato salad and croissant and
I don't know what that is.
and we got some really nice little baby sandwiches. We have to go to 7-Eleven or whatever before we get on the plane. Get ourselves a sandwich to take. So we'll leave the lounge, don't we, Max? Enjoy that?
That was very nice.
You forget how good the international lounges are compared to the crap ones we get in the US, don't you?
Yeah.
With
So
soup
comfy.
and noisy in America and no choice of food or drinks. Lucky enough to be in a lounge anyway, but if you're paying for it, I'd rather be paying for it over here. Europe's the same as well. It's just the US that seems to have a very limited lounges, choice of drinks and food. Right, we're going to go and grab a sandwich because 10 minutes before boarding, and we found on the way up the food wasn't very filling, small portions, and wasn't to our taste exactly. If we don't eat the sandwich, we'll just chuck it away when we get to the end. So we're going to go and find ourselves a Lawson's, and there's one here in the terminal, and get to gate 66. This flight's about as long as a flight to the UK, isn't it, Max?
It is
About 8 hours.
About 8 hours.
Looking forward to it, aren't you?
No.
Why not? It's a short one. You got 15-hour one coming back.
I know.
15 and a half hours
You
coming
know
back.
me in traffic. I don't like to get there, but I don't like the journey.
What blows my mind here, and we talked about this before on the other things, is boarding time starts at 10:20 for a 787, and we leave at 10:50.
Yeah.
And we leave on time every time.
Bang on.
They only allow you 30 minutes for boarding, which just blows you away. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That smells
duty-free.
nice. Duty free.
Duty-free.
Keep walking, we haven't got time.
No.
10 minutes.
No.
Smells nice though.
Just.
Well, the thing that's interesting is we're not flying ANA. We are flying ANA, but I got an email saying it's flying using Japanese Airlines, their partner, low-cost airline partner, which is a bit worrying. But the plane says it's a 787. The seats haven't changed that we booked, which is the same as the A300 coming out. So I'm assuming it's just the flight crew and not the plane itself has changed. But I can't see the seats because since they changed the flight to not JAL, to Japanese Airlines, then you can't get the seat map anymore. But it still says we're on the same seats that I booked. So hopefully everything's okay. And we've got the same plane layout as the one. There was a 300 coming out and it's a 787 for this leg. So we're going to come down here. We've got to get to gate 66 and we've got to find a Lawson's to get some sandwiches before we get on board. This is our gate, by the look of it, 66. I assume. But I think the food's on the other side, wasn't it? To go back round the other way. No, I don't think so. Are they? Oh, yeah, they've got sandwiches.
Yeah.
Right, which ones are we going to get? Just, well, you've got the choice of them,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah? So which one do you want? Do you want a 31?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I was paying.
I'll do it with tap and go.
カードをタッチしてください。または QR コードを読み取らせてください。
Ooh, fancy. Oh.
Oh, they're all 31.
Yeah.
Well, there's some up there, some other ones. Strawberry sandwich, French toast, chocolate sandwich. I'll get one of those as well. That's something new. A Disney store vending machine here in the airport. Key rings.
They're the little Sakura ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Japan Limited ones.
They are, yeah.
Yeah? Want to do one? Yeah? Card payment. Tap and pay. And countdown, wait for it. Receipt. Countdown, are you ready for it? 9, 8, 7, 6. Sing along.
There she is. Oh, it's all packed up as well. Oh my gosh. How cute is that? Oh my god.
You have to carry that on with you now. So with facial recognition, we bypassed all those people with lines with passports and things and just walked straight to a machine
through.
and straight onto the plane. Didn't we?
We did.
That's the way to do it. I know people worry about your facial recognition and privacy, but if you think people haven't got your face stored already today, then yeah. Which should be same seats as before, through to the back. Keep going back, Max, to the cheap seats. Yeah. Oh no, that's us. We're in there. Says, yeah, 16. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a different comfort. Oh, look at that. Max is in love now. Aren't you? You're saying the quality's top notch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's better than Disney.
US quality.
It's just the normal price as well, no inflated prices.
Yep. It is a different layout to the other plane, Max, because it's only 2 rows instead of 3. in premium, and these screens are a lot smaller. They were on the other ones. It's an older plane, isn't it? And you're right behind economy, whereas before we had like a galley behind us, didn't we?
Yeah.
So a little bit different. Plenty of leg room again. Also, the footrest doesn't raise. Oh, it does raise from here. Yes, it's the same. Which Maxine liked last time. This came up from here. We have a headset, but they're not noise cancelling this time. And we got the slippers again. They were noise cancelling headsets this time, weren't they? Yeah, I forgot. Yes, they come round with the masks and the earplugs. So it's always good to have a spare pair when we go in here. We've got slippers to wear.
I can't wear them. Too big for me.
Yeah, 6 hours, 47 minutes, not 8 hours. And it's an hour's time difference between here and Singapore, and it's the same thing as we had before. You got movies, books, you get free internet, don't you?
Yeah.
Free internet connection for text messaging things. And this map shows where we're going. You've got a USB charger here, and you've also got a proper, plugs there, and there's a remote here for controlling the TV screen. And you've also got the cute little thing for your drinks. I don't know what kind of drinks you put in there. So this has got us going to Haneda. Oh, that's the way we go. Oh, the sea most of the way. That's Thailand. That's Ho Chi Minh City. There's Singapore, near Jakarta, Malaysia. And here's your 7-hour flight.
3,471 miles.
I think I mentioned it earlier on. It was $800, wasn't it, to add this on to the itinerary instead of going back $400 each to extend it to go premium economy down to Singapore and back. So we thought it was worth it, didn't we? So we're over this part of the world anyway.
We're here anyway.
Yeah, you're most of 8 hours away, I guess. Yeah, but that's why we just priced it up. It's a lot cheaper to do multiple stops than just do there and back. Yeah.
The captain command of this flight is Timothy Gilbert, and the chief first aide is Yuko Ikekawa.
Not stack items on top of each other, as they may fall out.
通路の非常口付近には手荷物を置かないでください。
Nothing should block the aisle or exits.
Definitely is an ANA flight, isn't it? So I know that was in the updated app, because it's definitely an ANA flight. But tell you what, if you can't find something to watch with 216 movies, then you're very fussy. They're not all new stuff, but there's a ton of. I mean, these are just the Hollywood movies, not the TV stuff that's there as well. So we got our meals. Half the fun with this is trying to work out what is a starter, what is a dessert, because we haven't got a clue. I got bread with mango. I went for the fish dinner. Here's a picture I'll put up of what we had the choice of. Down for the fish with the salad. What do you go for, Max?
It's chicken.
Chicken with the rice on top. But more importantly, what do we finally have, Max?
Japanese sake.
Yeah, look at the size of that cup. Look at it. Yeah, just going back to fill mine up because I ran out. Yeah, we didn't try sake last time, did we? Yum yum.
Nice.
Yep. I think that was really fresh, wasn't it? That salad was really fresh. I think these are all starters because they bring ice cream round for afters. Look at the size of that measure. Sake. You could have had some more.
She did say I could have had more.
Should have done a splash, splash, splash.
They wouldn't give me a splash, would they? They'd fill it to the top.
Yeah, well, it's free. So we've got some more salad, a dumpling thing, and then we've got our main course fish, but I just don't know what to eat. That was really, really fresh though.
Let's try this.
What is it?
No idea.
Like it's got soy sauce on it.
Bok choy. Carrots. It's like a Japanese salad. Very nice.
Well, I have to say, as far as economy meals go, that was one of the best I've ever had. Bear in mind, you don't get anything extra here in premium economy. You get the seat that's different, but the service is the same, the meals are the same, the drinks are the same. You're really paying for these bigger seats at the front of the plane, but that was darn good. Really was good. And a big portion as well. What do you think? Your chicken you're not keen on, are you?
It's too soft. Too
Yeah.
soggy.
Yeah, and you're very smooth sake.
Going down though.
Get a refill for when she comes around again.
I don't think count.
Right. Well, yes, we are here in the hotel. So just talk you through. The flight was good.
It's lovely.
Food was, as we said, was pretty amazing. But it wasn't really much to report on the end of the flight. Watched a couple of movies. Got in about half an hour early. We did fill out the the day before the visa that you need to get in here. I'll show you the app here, which made things pretty simple because you basically scan all your passports in and everything. And immigration was really simple. We just came down. I think we scanned our passports at a machine,
Yeah.
which was tied into the visa we'd already applied for, and it's free for if you're a tourist, you have to pay for it. And then the facial recognition on it, and we went through and picked up our cases and walked out.
Yep.
Well, we did splash out a bit on this part of the trip. As we said before, the most stressy part of these trips is getting in a new country from A to B when you first get there, when you got your cases. And that was the problem why I didn't really film a lot, because I was wheeling 2 suitcases, you had one.
Yeah.
It's not easy to film when you're wheeling 2 suitcases around. So what we did, we went to Viator and paid for transfers. It was about $100 for here, and then take us back to the airport at like 5 o'clock in the morning when we leave in 6 days.
Yeah, and it is 30 minutes away.
And it's a good 30 minutes
Good 30
away.
to 40 minutes
Yeah,
away from
with
the
traffic. And so basically, he was stood outside. He'd text me. He was
Waiting.
stood outside of the area with his board, straight into his van, all the way to the hotel, straight to the door. Took all the stress away, doesn't it, of doing that. We're into the hotel. As I said before, this hotel room cost me like $75 because we got it with the credit card, got the points, and used those to pay for it. And also because we're platinum members, they gave us an upgrade. So we've got a big room, I'd say. I haven't really had a look round here. I guess this is the wardrobe, is it in here? Oh, that is. Oh yeah, wardrobe, bathroom, yeah. It's quite a bit. We've got a living room area, which is quite mind-blowing after the little tiny room we've been
Yes.
stuck in. In fact, that room you couldn't get out of the bed on your side, could you? So this is a corner room, and then we also did a splash out. Something that we learnt when we went to Tokyo last time is it's a lot more expensive here. Cocktails are $15 a time. It's Disney prices.
It's more.
It's Disney prices here. So we did pay to get. We could have paid for breakfast each, but breakfast is like It's like $65-70 a day for breakfast, or we could pay a bit more and get lounge access each day. And with lounge access, you basically get breakfast, hot or buffet. You get snacks all day. You get free drinks all day, and it's on from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. and it's on this floor.
Yeah.
So we did that. We paid that. I know it's a big chunk of money, but the hotel is, as I say, $75 for the hotel. We will spend a bit of money on that, and that will fuel us for the day. And just gives us some convenience to get around. Because even if we go and eat in some of the places out here, it isn't like where you saw us in Japan, where it was $4 or $5 breakfasts.
You're going
to be paying $20 a head. Well, at least $20 a head. And we found that even in Tokyo, when we were in the hotel there, the last trip, not this one we've just been on, it was working out. We saved $1,000 by getting into the lounge, didn't we, with the rooms that we booked, and then getting that inside. So that's what my brain is thinking at the moment, though Yorkshire was kicking in for you.
My Yorkshire was definitely kicking in. I know, it's too much money. Too much money.
But yep, we're going to, last 5 days, we've been charging around for 9 days non-stop. So this is kind of our wind down bit of the trip. So join us tomorrow. We're going to go and crash in the lounge now, probably. Get a drink and something to eat. I'm quite full after that flight.
Well, you ate all yours.
We had a sandwich, didn't we? You didn't have yours. And we're going to have a look around the lounge and get a drink. It said the evening thing is from 6 or half 6.
Oh,
So 6 o'clock is when they start doing the drinks, so we can wander in there. We'll just have a chill night tonight, and then join us tomorrow, where I head to that one place that I said earlier in the vlog. I really wish I'd gone the last time I was here, but never made it. Well, welcome next morning to our first full day here in Singapore. So we slept quite well in those beds, weren't they?
Yeah,
a lot
quite
comfortable
comfy.
than ones in Japan.
Yeah.
For sure. We had breakfast down in the main breakfast dining area. It was like a zoo in there, wasn't it? It wasn't that great. Food wasn't that great. It was rammed. It was noisy. And then we went back to the lounge where we went last night and had a Singapore sling.
Yeah.
And that was a lot more better food.
Civilized.
Yeah, the lounge. So we'll take you in there later on when it's a bit quieter. It's open all day this afternoon. What we're going to do now is head down to the place I said I missed the last time I was here, and that is the Raffles Hotel. What we did when we came here, we looked at, there's a number of passes you can get. Klook City Pass, Singapore City Pass, is it Pedago? Pedago City Pass. There's tons of different options here. And we were watching Sean vlog when he was over here. You can buy like 1, 3, 5, 10 events and it's cheaper. We wanted to tone it down a bit, seeing as we've just been all over Japan for a week.
11 days.
11 days. So the thing is, if you buy like 10 events, you're going to force yourself to go do them. And remember, the climate here is just like Florida. It's very hot. It's very humid.
sticky.
It's going to throw down rain every day. So you've got to pace yourself a little bit when you're doing these type of things. So we bought we're definitely going to do Universal coming up in another vlog. And then we picked 4 other events. And we also priced them up because some of these things are only like $15 to go in.
Yeah.
And they didn't really, I think we paid $175 each for the 5 package thing. So we priced up the ones that gave us the best value for money.
That did include Universal.
Universal was $60 a day. We're doing a water park that was $60 to get in. And Raffles, the Singapore sling here is $42 each to have a Singapore sling in the long bar. So we picked that as one of the things, even though we had one free last night in the lounge.
Oh, we didn't know we were going to get one free.
No, we're going to get one. We may have another one tonight free. That food is cheap, but alcohol is very expensive here. So we reckon in that lounge we've got to have 3 drinks a day each, and we paid for itself, hasn't it? At the end of the day, it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it, isn't it?
Somebody's got to do it.
So we're going to get the metro down. It should be tap and go. It's about half an hour from here. A Raffles Hotel, opened in about 1870. It wasn't the Raffles. It was like a seaside resort. It turned into a hotel 1880, and then just about 1890 it was officially turned into the Raffles Hotel, which is named after Stanford Raffles, or Raffles Stanford, who was the founder of Singapore. I was know that from Stanford's Pies. Stanford Raffles in the 1890s. 1915 there's a bartender there who invented the drink, the Singapore Sling, and apparently he invented it because alcohol was frowned upon for ladies to drink alcohol at the bar. So he designed a drink with alcohol that looked like a fruit drink, because it's got gin and it's got fruit punch. And I'll put a picture up here of the one we had last night, and we'll see the free one if it's as good at $41 at Raffles. It opens at 11 a.m. We're going to get down there just after 11. You will be a line. You're best to get there early because it opens all day, but there is a line to get in. So we're going to make sure that we get there early and we get down there. And then we're going to have a bit of a chill day today. We've also got the passes to go and look at the Sky Gardens. But it's going to rain today, so I don't know. We may do that earlier or later. Come back to the hotel. They've got a beautiful pool area here.
Lovely pool area.
We'll show you that and chill. And then tonight we're going to go back to the Sky Gardens, and see the light show, which is free to get into every evening, 7:45, 8:45. You best go at dusk and see that. That's the plan for today. Bit of a chill day. Come with us. We'll wrap this vlog up as we go and look at those things. But first, let's go find the metro and get ourselves about half an hour down to the Raffles Hotel. Well, play music again, Max, just like Japan. So we're here at Somerset, and we're going to get off at City Hall for Raffles, not Raffles Place, City Hall. And we just use tap and go with our credit cards. You can buy a train pass here, but they said if you're staying for less than a week, it's cheaper just to use tap and go. Because the cheapest train pass you can buy is like $20 or something like that, and they said you'll struggle to use that. So we've got to go 2 stops. So just got off the station behind us, which is near the Raffles City Shopping Centre. You can walk into that from the station. And if we walk down this road about 9 minutes, we should get to the hotel. They do have the hop-on, hop-off buses. That was one of the things we could have actually paid for as well, the big bus. But remember, you're in a city like Orlando for heat, so it's no fun being on an open-top bus this weather, is it?
Nope.
You have to pace yourself when you go outside. You've got to keep going into AC. treat it like you're in Orlando in the middle of summertime. Just be aware, like Japan, taxis are very expensive, so your best way of getting around is the underground or the bus system using a tap and go, or you can get it like an Uber, it's called Grab, but again, that you pay silly money for that. So I think it's actually here. What did you say, Max? You didn't think it was
I didn't think it'd be in the middle of the city for some reason. I thought it was out and about.
Yeah. All the shots always like very... they always just show the hotel and never show what's around it, do they? It's touristy. Long bar is this way, up the stairs. They just opened the doors. They were just... well, here's the history I talked about. 1887, it's Stanford Raffles, yeah. 1915, he's the guy who invented the Singapore sling. And it became a very popular destination, posh place. Here's the line going in, Max. And this is why they say get here at opening time, because this line will go right around the top of the building later in the day. So we're here just as we might not get in first sitting, but it's 11 o'clock somewhere in Maxine, which means it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Time for a cocktail. There's a long bar, Max. All the seats at the bar were gone though, Max. But look what you got. Nibbles. So here's my package that we got.
Ready for your orders?
Yes, we have one of the... Oh. Thank you. So yeah, sling is $41 each here. And then you got other drinks you can have as well, which aren't quite as expensive. Sakura sling,
Yeah.
gin sling, vintage sling, $188.
Yeah.
You get a glass, Singapore sling glass to take back with you, $22. One you get on these sacks to take back with you for $20. Yeah, very unique. What do you think then, Max?
Very funky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good. Very.
It's about the only bar in the hotel you can come in when there's no dress code. You need a suit and a jacket or a jacket and tie in some of them. This is very casual. You can come in as long as you're not wearing flip-flops, swim gear. You can basically come in here. You have to be fully covered up. Tell me what you think then, Max. Better than the one last night in the hotel? Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
You get your free nuts.
Yeah.
It's like being in what's the place? The steakhouse we get to have the nuts.
Is it Outback?
No. Longhorn.
Longhorn.
No, not Longhorn. The other one. Roadkill. Texas Roadkill has the free
Get it
peanuts.
right.
Yeah, we'll get it right. So there's only seating for about, I'd say, a dozen at the bar, and the rest of the tables in here. But I think everybody's having the Singapore sling. $41 a shot.
Good.
Just noticed how cool those fans are. Max, what have you done? What a mess, eh? There's a bowl there and you threw them on the floor. Archie's coming around to the tables and just picking them all up and throwing them on the floor. Apparently it must be a tradition to throw the peanut shells on the floor like it is at the what do you call it, roadkill.
Yeah. We are very polite though, aren't we?
Yeah, we had them all in the ashtray. I was like, what are you doing with this? Whack. So I'm almost finished my second. I got a pink gin next, like a gin and tonic. I just asked the bar guy how many of those he makes a day, and he said 600 plus of the Singapore slings a day. Yeah, you're asking, weren't you, how many there were?
I was like, wasn't it? Quite a few.
I can see them all lined up outside, so you best get him, it's now just after 12. The kind of first round has cleared out now,
Yeah.
but I can see them all lined up outside, so you better get your rope drop for the bar. And then you can be drunk by 1 o'clock. All's good? Yeah?
I'm on water, by the way.
Right, we're leaving at just after 12. Let's see how long the line is. Glad we came in when we did, Max. That's why you get there at rope drop, because that line is going all the way around the building now, isn't it?
They do afternoon tea. Let's have a look, see what's there.
The bar's open till 11 a.m. to 10:30, so we were there just after 11. Oh, afternoon tea, Max.
Yeah.
Doesn't even give you the price on there.
No.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford to have it. Just the courtyard you saw from the thing. So the end of the line is just here. So here's the line, it goes all the way around here, all the way down there, and all the way down to the hotel. To give you some idea. You're probably half an hour to 45 minutes wait to get in after 12 o'clock, half 12. Yeah, this is what I expect from the Raffles Hotel. What is this? Is the man himself here. The statue. The great room, that's another bar you can go into, but again that's jacket and tie. Yep, Stamford Raffles, Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles, 1819, the founder of modern Singapore. Unfortunately Maxine's found a gift shop, so I'll have to go in the gift shop and see. Hopefully nothing too expensive. Let's just say everything in here is to the standard of Raffles that you would expect and the price point you would expect. Very nice stuff. At a very nice price. Oven mitts, interesting. Aprons. Yeah, Maxine collects Christmas decorations wherever she goes. Christmas bauble. She's found one here, so I guess that's what we're taking back with us, is it? Christmas bauble. Yeah, even though we said this hotel is in the middle of the city, you don't feel like it, do you?
No.
When you're walking around, it's such a big complex with so many buildings. Even though you're in the middle of the city, you can see the skyscrapers, but you don't hear the noise, do you?
No.
It's very, very...
Birds are singing.
Yeah. These just be the hotel rooms here. You can stay. Do you want to stay for a few nights?
Yeah.
Maybe a week? Presidential suite. So we got the train down. It's about a 20-minute walk from the station. There's a Marina Bay Hotel. You can go up there, the observation at the top of there. It's like $35 each, so we're not going to do that. There's a couple of hotels and restaurants, bars you can go up to. There's a couple we were looking at that, again, Seashore Vlog mentioned. One of those is actually shut down today for fire drill, and the other one we couldn't get a reservation, it was fully booked today, which was a brewery on the 51st floor. So I think we're just going to go and check out the gardens. We have tickets we have to use today. Go in the gardens and walk around there, go back to the hotel, chill out for a bit, and then come back in the evening for the... Depends, there's a storm coming in. The light show on these trees is free, you can come down any night. So we're going to play by ear and see how the weather goes today. If it's going to obviously be torrential rain, it's not going to be fun.
No.
But like I say, that light show is 7:45 and 8:45, so you need to be down here at dusk to do that. But we are going to turn right up here at these lights onto the road. We've got about another 15 minutes. Are you enjoying this heat, Max?
It's very hot.
Florida?
I think it's hotter than Florida.
Yeah.
Although you keep getting the breeze, so it's
Yes.
not too bad.
Yes. Yeah, so you've got to prepare yourself. It's
It's as much as Florida is.
yeah. If you're going to be doing a lot of walking, then pace yourself, is all I would say.
I'm probably going very pink.
Yeah, you didn't bring your fan, did you? You brought it, but didn't bring it.
But I don't think it'd help in this. I'm not sure it's going to help with this. Because it's so sticky, you're just going to be blowing warm air on you.
Yeah. Right, we need to go around to the right here and follow this road. Oh. Right, after a 20-minute marathon walk in the heat, we are here. There's a McDonald's there and a Starbucks if we're feeling a bit thirsty later on. And we have got the tickets for the Cloud Forest and the Flower Dome, I think we got with ours. We didn't bother getting the, whatever it was, the high walkway thing, did we?
No.
So we are here. Flower Dome and Cloud Forest we have got tickets for. And this is where the light show goes on every night with Super Tree Grove. That's up, that's free for everyone to get on there. And oh look, there's another metro up there we could have got on. Probably as far as the one we've walked from, actually, looking at that. Well, we just popped into McDonald's to cool off. It's a top tip, especially in these hot climates. If you feel yourself getting overheated, go and cool off in air conditioning for half an hour, have a drink. 'Cause the worst thing you can do is get overheated, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you just can't enjoy things, especially if you're going to go around some of these tourist attractions. There's the top, in that corner up there is where you can pay $35 to look down on the world, but we're not going to do that. We are going to go into, I think, the Flower Dome first, and then we'll go into the Sky Dome afterwards. Right, we're in the flower garden, so I'll give you my horticultural experience of flowers as we go in and look at all the different flowers in the flower garden.
It's cold in here.
Yeah, it is cool, isn't it?
Flora down there, so that's what I want.
When they go there, yeah, there's a green plant. Actually, it should be really warm in here.
Yeah.
Feels cold. Oh look, a mushroom.
It's supposed to be Alison.
Is it? And there's a statue of a girl there. She's called Kei-chan from Japan. That was Maxine's face when she found out how much the Singapore slings cost. Like Singapore slings.
Yeah.
There's a cactus. And there are cacti. It's a very impressive building though. And they've got more plants, some red ones. And some white ones. And a speaker. And a light. Good honour. I kid you not, it's rather chilly in here. I thought it would be like a hot house. I'm actually so surprised anything grows in here. You really need to make sure you bring a cardi, because it can get a little bit chilly in here. So we had to travel all the way from Japan to actually see sakura, because it hadn't bloomed yet. It's not fully bloomed here, but it's a lot better than it was in Tokyo. Let's have more climate control here. Yeah, it's about 3/4 out. Those things should be full when it's in full bloom. Feel like I'm back in Tokyo. Yeah, it's a white one. I've got the drummers are playing. Fill up with water, they strike their gongs. Smells beautiful around here. Now we're in the Mediterranean garden where Max is really going to test my horticultural knowledge. Tree. 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 Now you can see a view down here of all the sakura in the Japanese garden. Oh yeah, and the horse at the top. Yeah. They're not quite there yet though, are they, for blooming? About another week off. We found a cafe that's open, but we might be skipping it. Just a little bit outside our price range. And we exit, which I have no doubt will be through a gift shop, won't it?
Probably.
Have we been in there? A couple of hours? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, through a gift shop. Welcome to the cloud forest. Oh, that's darn impressive. It's like I'm in Pandora. They have misting time here just on the way in, which says I guess they must have to mist all the flowers every 2 hours. I'm sure that's going to be quite... I think I've seen that on some vlogs. I think Gaz Kershaw was here, they had the misting thing. They wanted to get to the top and take the pictures. So basically the building is designed to have lower rainforest, lower montane and upper montane, and it controls the humidity and the temperature, so those plants will grow at the right levels. And as you go up here, you go higher and higher, and on the walkway up there you'll see all the plants that live at those higher elevations. That's why it's the cloud forest. Okay Max, my horticultural things, as you're going to see, lots of orchids around here. Yeah, my expertise tells me all these flowers are going to be orchids. That's very impressive exhibition though. What could these be? Oh, I think these may be orchids. Pie orchids. You can see the walkway at the top, so you can get to the top of the upper level, then you can walk all the way down. I remember Gaz running up there trying to take videos or something on Kershaw's Adventures.
Is it?
Yeah, he was charging up there, I think when this misting was happening, like I mentioned earlier on. I think they may be orchids, Max. Yeah, I think they are. From the land of smiles, which is Thailand. So yes, if you've ever been on a certain ride in Walt Disney World, this is the backside of water, isn't it?
Yeah, water's cold, it went right down the back.
We're now right at the top of the roof, at the highest level, where they've got all the fancy flowers. Pink ones, purple ones, and orange ones. All the stuff. Max thinks they're hibiscus. And a pinky one. If you'd like to do a more in-depth analysis of flowers, just let me know. I'm very good at these things, aren't I?
You are. Very much.
I'm an expert. Some big spiders over there and some glass plant. Some pods, and there's the big hotel across as well. Well, the rain never came, did it? It made brolly all day. Spectacular views here. We're right at the top of the dome, and the misting is supposed to start in about 5 minutes. So we'll just hang up here, see what kind of view we get down there. If you don't like heights, this is not the place to be, is it, Max?
No.
We thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
Recreating the rainforest with its own misting system. Whoa, getting wet. Now we're finally on the bottom level. The misting has stopped now, but we've still got the mist coming round, haven't we? Finally on the base level. Well, we finally made it out, and it is raining. Didn't need my brolly, didn't they?
Can't see a thing.
Steamed up.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Max?
I enjoyed that.
I did. I preferred the cloud forest to the flower garden, but that's
Oh,
because
no, I like
I'm not into flowers, so cloud forest is more impressive, I think.
Yeah.
Flower garden was more if you're into horticulture, I guess.
I like my flowers.
You do. So do I, obviously. You can tell by my commentary. Right, so we're going to probably head back towards the hotel now. We're not probably going to do the what do they call
Lights.
the lights tonight, because the rain's come in, it's overcast, it's pretty miserable. We're here for 5 more days, and we can come any evening to do that. So I think we're going to head back and maybe just wrap this up, show you the lounge when we get back to the hotel, where we're going for a cheeky cocktail, and they start in 90 minutes for some snacks and cocktails. Right, we're back at the hotel. We used the Grab thing, didn't we, which is like Uber. It was $13 back, and it was
Every penny.
yeah, because it was raining and our feet sore. Same thing as Uber, you basically fixed the price. I kept refreshing it. It was put $23, came down to 18, then we got it 18 Singapore dollars, which was 13 US dollars, and then drove like an idiot, but got us back here in one piece, didn't he? So yeah, we're going to go inside now and check out the lounge.
Excellent.
Yeah, your glasses are all fogged up, yeah. So here's the lounge, and you just tap your key to get in. Tea or coffee. You're just setting up for the evening. The food's over there. They put the drinks over here, and then you've got free beer and spirits and things down here you can get. So like I said, the snacks are just put out here. You can see what we've got. We're going to have steamed seafood tonight, hummus, fried chicken, broccoli pasta. There's usually margarita pizza as well, some Java mousse, some yogurt, some boba raspberry cheesecake. And up at the top floor is where the swimming pool is, where I don't think we haven't made it there today, but we will do. Come another hour from now, this place will be busting with people, won't it? All trying to get the free booze and the free food. And our room actually is just over there in that corner. We thought we might get noise from the lounge, but we didn't, did we? So we never made it to the pool today, did we, Max? No. And we didn't make it to the trees tonight, but we still got time. We have, like I say, we have a whole day. We're not doing anything. So I'll wrap this vlog up. Thank you for joining us here for our first day in Singapore. Join us in the next vlog where we are heading down to, where are we going, Max?
Universal Studios.
Universal Studios, and then Max has booked us to have a cocktail 200 feet in the air or something like that, is it? 150 feet?
I don't know how.
Yeah, well, tune into that when you see it. But hope you liked today's vlog. If you'd like to do, please like and subscribe. Put your comments below. And what will we do, Max?
See you later.
Bye.